My best friend texted me a photo of my husband at her gender reveal party. I wasn't invited because I wouldn't understand the joy of pregnancy. The photo showed Mark holding up a blue smoke cannon, his face bright with excitement. Behind him, my entire friend group celebrated around "It's a boy" banner, women I'd known since college. Women who knew exactly why I wouldn't understand. 3 miscarriages, 2 failed cycles, 1 ectopic pregnancy that nearly killed me, and Sarah, my best friend of 15 years, thought I couldn't handle her joy. I stared at my phone in the parking lot of my fertility clinic, where I just learned our last embryo transfer had failed. Mark thought I was at work. I'd stopped telling him about appointments after he said he needed a break from all the sadness. The text from Sarah came 20 minutes later. "Hey babe, 10 me forgot to mention the party. You know I love you, just thought it might be triggering. Mark said you were working anyway." Mark said I was working. I drove home in silence, wound his truck gone, and a note. "At Jake's watching the game, be back late. Jake, Sarah's husband." I pulled up Mark's location on Find My iPhone. He was still at Sarah's house, 3 hours after the party supposedly ended. Instead of confronting anyone, I did something else. I opened our joint savings account, the one with $47,000 saved for one more round of YF. I transferred every penny to my personal account. Then I called Rebecca, another friend from the party. "Hey, saw the photos, beautiful party. Must have been expensive with all that decoration." "Oh, Sarah didn't pay for it." Rebecca laughed. "Mark covered everything, said it was his gift to them. Since Jake lost his job, he's so generous with you guys trying for a baby and all. He paid for their gender reveal with our 5 money." I hung up and drove to my sister's house, showed her everything. The photos, the bank records showing Mark's withdrawals, the location proof. "What are you going to do?" she asked. "Nothing yet," I said, "but I need a lawyer." 2 weeks passed. Mark came home every night, kissed my cheek, asked about my day. Sarah texted constantly about baby names and nursery themes. I responded normally to both. The lawyer drafted papers. I signed a lease on a studio apartment. Withdrew my half of our remaining assets. Then Sarah invited me to lunch. "I need to apologize," she said, tears in her eyes, "for not inviting you. I was trying to protect you, but I realize I hurt you instead." I smiled. "Actually, I should thank you." She looked confused. "You helped me see things clearly," I continued. "Like how Mark lights up around babies, how good he is with kids, how much joy he finds in your pregnancy." Her face went pale. "In fact, I pulled out my phone. He's at your house right now, isn't he? Like he has been every Tuesday and Thursday when he tells me he's at the gym," she stammered, then broke down. The whole story spilled out 2 months. They were planning to wait until after the baby was born to tell me. It just happened when she was emotional about Jake being unemployed and Mark was so supportive. I slid the divorce papers across the table. "These are copies. Mark will get his tomorrow, along with the spurns of him paying for your party with money meant for our baby. I'm pregnant with his child," she whispered. "I know," I said, standing up. "And when your son asks why daddy lives in a different house, you can explain how Percatis decided her joy was worth more than 15 years of friendship." That night I sat in my empty studio apartment, finally allowing myself to cry, not for the marriage, not for the friendship, but for the children I'd never have. My phone buzzed. A Venmo notification. Mark had sent $1 with a note. "What the hell did you do with our money?" I sent back $0.01. "Ask your baby mama." Then I blocked them both and opened a bottle of wine. My new life wasn't what I'd planned, but at least it was honest. The one thing worse than not having a baby, bribing one with a man who'd rather make them with your best friend.